Besides being painful and uncomfortable, cold sores make us very self-conscious, and unfortunately, they often take days or even weeks to disappear. Today we asked Dr. Jenny Wilkins from Age Vital Pharmacy what we can do to make this situation a little bit better, or maybe great. That's what we always want from you, Dr. Jenny. So what are cold sores?
Well, cold sores are like little mouth ulcers that form on the outside of your, and it usually happens during cold season. So they call them cold sores because that's when people's immune system seems to be weaker because everyone's getting a cold, they have the flu.
Are they a virus, really?
But it is. It's a virus that one contracts, through, there's different reasons why one does it, but they're painful. They have big blisters.
Oh, they
and
look
I've seen
awful.
some people
Yeah,
that
they look so terrible. And they feel awful, too.
And about 90% of the population right now has them. So this is unbelievable. So it's become something where it's like a norm. If you don't have one, you're like, what? Well, you're good at not sharing stuff with other people.
Oh,
you know?
my, that's not good. Well, how are they spread?
Well, they're spread through, kissing and touching and through saliva. If you're sharing a cup, like if you had it, on your cup, it will be on there for, quite a few hours. And it's like, hey, Linda, can I, drink that? So a kiss, skin to skin, hugging, towels, razors, a lot of people share razors when they're doing the mustache, cups and different things like that. Lipstick, lip balm. I always tell my children, don't share beverages with other people because you're going to catch their cooties. So in that sense, you'll catch the cold sore cooties.
I know you mentioned those things, but is it still catchable if the person doesn't have the outbreak visible? Like, let's say they have it and you use a cup.
It only is transmitted when there's actually, the tingling, when
there
people
is an
feel
outbreak.
it, when there's an outbreak
but you might not be able to see it.
Right.
Well, everybody doesn't get it. What triggers it?
It's a suppressed immune system. So when one, is feeling really stressed out, you usually, college students will get it when they're really, really stressed. Colds, fevers, mental stress, emotional stress, dental treatments, because that's really harsh, illnesses, and then trauma to lips, something that happens when someone's wearing braces or something like that. So think of, being stressed is like a killer because it'll weaken your immune system and then it leaves you open, your immune system gets compromised.
What can we do to prevent it?
So prevention, I have supplements that I really, really love. L-lysine, #1, that's a big immune system enhancer. So that's instead of Valtrax or Zervirix or any of those, over-the-counter or prescription medications that really, it doesn't really speed up, healing. A lot of people are like, the Valtrax doesn't really work for me and it has a lot of negative side effects. L-lysine is really what the, the key trigger is. Someone's deficient in L-lysine, then it's going to go away. I have people that, within a day, 2 days, now their outbreak doesn't last for 2 weeks. Now it only lasts for 2 days. Some of them say it falls right off. It dries up so fast.
So it's treating the inside immune system to help the result.
Yeah, amino acids are funny things because amino acids talk to each other in the body. So when there's a virus in there, if you have the wrong type of amino acids, when you have an outbreak, usually it's because someone has loads of arginine in the system. So you get L-lysine to talk to the L-arginine. I know it sounds so funny, but it is in biochemistry. The L-lysine sends those signals for that virus to go back because it's dormant in the spines where it starts. It's the chickenpox virus. It's the shingles virus. So, and a lot of people, it'll get in the genital area. It's all the same virus. It's just exactly, where you get it.
Before we run out of time, let's go over the other 2 products you bought.
CBD, love it for topical for the pain, but it also helps increase those T helper cells. So those good white blood cells that help attack viruses. So you're thinking antivirals when you're dealing with viruses. So CBD is one of those mega antivirals, antioxidants, keeping your immune system strong, avoiding coffee, avoiding chocolate, avoiding strawberries, avoiding nuts. And that's for people that already have the virus. I'm like, well, if you're drinking too much coffee, you got to make sure you take tons and tons of L-lysine so you don't, mess with that ratio of arginine and L-lysine. So it's all about balance in the body.
Real quick.
Yep, the CBD tincture and the CBD cream.
Both
Both of them for pain.
Okay, great.
Very good. Thank you so much, Dr.
welcome.
Jenny. And you can find Dr. Jenny at Age Vital Pharmacy in downtown Sarasota on Main Street or online at her website. And coming up next, monster movies. Get set.